I used to be with the Capital District YMCA, and there was this very, very passionate man named Rich Amadon, who was the community relations person for Verizon at the time. And after a board meeting, he said to me, there's this bright, young woman at Capcom, and her name is Paula Stapera, and I think you should get to know her. So I picked up the phone and I called Paula, and we met on Wolf Road at I think it was the Weather Vane at that time. And the minute she sat down, I knew that she was going to be a great fit for the YMCA.
I called her up one day and I said, hey, would you consider being my honorary chair for the Fire and Ice Gala? And of course, you know, her plate's full, but when she makes a commitment, she's all in. There's no question about that.
Working with Paula over so many years has been one adventure after another. The great thing about the opportunity we've had to work together is there was always an opportunity around the corner. There was always a chance to do something new. There was always a way to do something wonderful for our members, for our employees, for the community. And in doing so, you never knew what was going to happen next.
She's got a fabulous sense of humor. And we've all shared that sense of humor with her, and we're pretty lucky. We're pretty lucky to be part of that.
It's always about bringing an experience, and boy, does she bring an experience. Paula is our lead caroler on our Capcom Carolers Choir. She makes sure everybody knows that. We've tried to tell her a couple times she's off tune, but she doesn't want to hear it. And honestly, we wouldn't have it any other way. She just makes everything we do fun.
We went from one Capcom branch to 11, and that really speaks to the people and what she's done for the people in the community. And that is, you know, the 140,000 plus members, they care about coming to Capcom.
I think the way Paula makes people feel and inspires people and motivates people are what sets her apart.
What people say is Paula is really now part of the DNA of Capcom. You know, I have worked closely with Paula the last number of years in our community. I remember Paula participated in our strategic planning process. She was a great member because she thinks strategically, but she also thinks very practically. And one of the things that she talked about was, her expression is, how do we build an army? How do we get other people who are as excited about this idea as we are? And she was trying to bring that to the chamber and what we're doing to advance the community. But I think what she's done here at Capcom is she's built that army. And that's why I think the army is prepared for what the future holds, and they know they're gonna have a strong cheerleader on the sidelines from Paula.
So Paula and I have an ongoing joke. I carry a clicker is what I tell her with me. So every time we're out in public and she introduces me as the new CEO, I tell her I click every time I hear, you've got big shoes to fill. And you know, if I truly had a clicker, it would be worn out, trust me. You know, it is one of those things that she has meant so much to the community and so much to our employees and staff and the membership, most importantly.
She's always very, very open and very attentive. She can really look in the eye and carry on a conversation. That's a really neat thing, a neat key that perhaps more executives really need.
One of her greatest assets is her role as a mentor to young professionals, especially young women. You can pick up the phone and call Paula, and she's there for you.
The Women's Business Council was the first time I really had an opportunity to have a big one-on-one with Paula. That was when I was the chair of the Women's Business Council. And I came to this building for the first time, and I was like, wow, you know, what a beautiful new building. And they brought me into this conference room, and she came to me, and I wanted to ask her if she would partner with me to elevate the quality of programming we brought to women in our communities, in our businesses, and to our members at the Capital Region Chamber. And without hesitation, she said, sure.
You know, Paula is about people, but she's about people producing results. And I can tell you, as she has served as my mentor, I'm a better professional. I think our organization is better because what Paula did to strengthen us these last few years.
When she asked me to take the job, you know, I looked at her and said, I'm not you. And she said, that's the reason why we're coming to you, because we don't expect you to be anything but you. And that's the kind of person Paula is. She's genuine. She really looks at each individual and really says, be yourself. She's not looking to automate personalities, right? She's looking to really have personalities shine through.
People are everything to Paula, and she's so authentic, and she really believes that. And that's true for her workforce, her peers, her colleague, her family, the community. And she's very astute and very genuine. She recognizes our community is our workforce, and our workforce is our community. And there's that synergy, and she makes sure that her workforce is happy, and she makes sure she gives back to the community in sustainable ways so that those people that come to her workplace are also happy.
When Paula decided to do the Capcom Cares Foundation, that really is keeping that heart beating for its community. And that will be her legacy.
Paula and Sharon Phillips co-founded the Capcom Cares Foundation in 2003 because they wanted to bring some structure around what Capcom was already doing in the community.
The realization that this foundation was going to really be life-changing was a moment, an endearing moment with Paula that I will never forget. To know that we're making such an impact in the community because of something that we felt so passionate about is something that will live with me forever.
It was driven by a pair of grateful hearts, a pair of big hearts between Paula and Sharon, and that passion just ignited the foundation. The growth has been tremendous.
Well, obviously, Capcom Cares Foundation is a big part of how Paula has given back to the community, and I think something like $4 million or something crazy like that.
Of the $4 million we've given, probably close to $2 million has gone toward education. We've grown our scholarship program immensely. We give over $80,000 a year in scholarships to young adults, and we also award educators now because we know how important they are in the lives of our children and our young adults. With the creation of the foundation, it really moved Capcom from being the best kept secret in the Capital Region to what we know it as today, one of the largest and most prosperous credit unions in the greater Capital Region. It's something that Paula's legacy will be built upon here and will be carried forward for many years to come.
It is a teamwork of employees coming together to support the community, and it's just special. I believe it'll be her legacy since it's something that will last forever. And from my perspective, I will tell you that we want to put even more resources behind the foundation and continue to grow what Paula has already started with the Capcom Cares Foundation.
So thank you everybody for coming to join in this party to celebrate my 39 years at Capcom. As I look back, on July 7th of 1980, I walked into Capcom, which was Capital District Telephone Employees Federal Credit Union, to start my first day on the job. I never expected for my career to be what it has been. It's been an amazing journey with the best people in the world that you could ever imagine to create your life with. 2/3 of my life has been at Capcom. It's hard to believe, but it's true. And so it became my family, it became my life. I'm very fortunate to have had many aspects of my life, but people who know me know I like fun, I like adventure, and I can say to you that, boy, I've had fun and I've had adventure. I want to thank Harold Horning, who was the most influential mentor in my life. Harold gave me my first management job way back when. He forced me to go to a training class with a whole room full of male bankers that I never will forget. I almost started smoking cigarettes at the break that day, but I didn't. But thank you, Harold, for being the most influential person in my professional life. Ed Gilligan and Harold gave me the chance in July of 2004 to become the president of Capcom. I'll never forget the day, I'll never forget our conversation, and I hope I didn't let you down. To our members, who I have known for 39 years, Thank you for the opportunity to serve you. If you've read some of the information that has been written about me, our senior team and our employees will tell you that every decision was made based on what was best for you, and it's been my honor and privilege to serve you. I am so proud of the families that we have helped, the kids we've gotten through college, and certainly our 11,000 little school bankers that are out there that proudly wear their Capcom shirts. To the 2 administrative assistants, executive assistants that served me in my role, Sharon Phillips, who went on to do different things at Capcom, and Danielle Carasone. Are you kidding me, ladies? You know what we did. You know about our Friday afternoon, 3 o'clock, you can't make this stuff up, conversations. I would not have survived without you, and you guys know that. So I know you're gonna miss me. I'll try to call you every day. But really, thank you for the journey we've been on. I could not do this without you, and you know that. Thank you for your organizational skills, and thanks for putting up with my humor, because many times it was therapy and I couldn't have made it without you. You know, to the staff at Capcom, I love you guys, you know that. One of the hardest things to drive away is to leave you, but it's okay. You're gonna be in good hands. And you also know, I've told you, I'll be in the parking lot watching every move you make. If you do something I don't like, you know I'll be in the lobby. I'm really gonna try not to do that. I'll call you instead. And finally, to the senior management team, you know, they called the Rolling Stones. I had the Rolling Stones. I had the best rock stars in my life. I even got some of you to sing a little country, which I appreciate. But thank you. Thank you for making my life great. Thank you for working as a team. We always had each other, and I'm so proud of the collaboration we built and the teamwork we built here. And the last group of people, our board of directors, their families, their wives who have supported me, our volunteers. It's been such a blessing to have known you and worked with you. And to my biological family, yeah, they're out there too. You know, unfortunately, many of them aren't on this earth anymore, but I know they've stayed with me through this journey. To the 2 people that made all of this work, Amanda and Alex DePira, you gave me purpose every single day. And to all of you, I say, without purpose, nothing matters. Don't forget that. Strive for the very best in life. Have fun every day doing it, and just shoot for the stars. Have vision, guys. Get your heads up. And thank you for the honor of being a part of your life and making my life such a blessing.